Howdy, American car fans of classic nature and classic cartoon nature. So I have saved this box from a previous thing where I got a GT40 in this thing, but in this same series, this Route 66 series by ChoroQ and Targa, you have 4 Thunderbirds. So I got the pink one here. Okay. So let's take a look-see. Yeah, it's not bad. It looks like a Thunderbird. Here's the foreshortening view. They've styled it so it looks very, I don't know, the rear is taller, so it looks like it stands in a, like, almost like a drag car configuration. Or it looks like it's moving, you know, because it's the styling of it. There's the rear with the top down, the round taillights. Alright, let's take a look at this guy. First is the roof. It looks like it's a separate piece and it's not on very well, so I'm thinking I'm going to take it off. Ew. Why does it slide back and forward like that? So that's how it's supposed to look, apparently, but still, does it come off? Alright, it does come off, so let's leave that off for now. Alright, let's get a different angle here. The pink is not a bright pink at all. It's a very faded pink, very much like those photographs I pulled up, actually. It might look a little darker through the camera, but to the naked eye, it does seem lighter. A pastel pink, I guess you would call it. So these wheels are very cool. They're not wire wheels like those photographs, but they look like classic hubcap wheels. And then there's like a white part that's probably part of the wheel itself. You know, it makes it look like a white wall tire. Although there is a texture in it, so I'm not sure. And then the rear one actually does have a white wall printing on it. This might be my first ChoroQ that actually has a white wall tire, and it's very well done. It's very, well, no, as I say that, maybe it's not so concentric, but it's hidden by the fender covers, so not so bad. The Thunderbird is printed very nicely, very legible. Silver on the door handle, and then we got these little vent details there on the front fender. It's alright. So going to the front, we got these, they're actually dished concave headlights, which is actually very effective in simulating a headlight because it actually shows all the reflections like a real light bucket would. Although this one does seem to stick out a lot further than the other one, so that's weird. And also there's some sort of grime right there, but it just got wiped off. So we have some silver in the grille and some texture, that's nice. Some auxiliary lights, again, very chromed out. And then the chromed bumper is a separate piece, I guess. Well, I guess the whole front chrome piece is one piece of plastic, and then it's added to this pink body. There's some silver for the turn signals, I imagine those are turn signals. And then the license plate literally says Thunderbird, so that's nice. It's not just a blank plate. And then there's a Thunderbird logo there. Let's try to get it on that, see if it's clear. Well, it's not really Thunderbird, but it's alright. Now, unfortunately, under 4 times magnification, you can see the paint is cracking. So, yeah, you can see the little cracks there. It's laid on thick or something. So that's too bad. The hood bulge here has some black in front of it. I don't know if that's a functional scoop on the real car or not. And then the windshield is clear. I think the whole body is this clear plastic here. And then they painted all the pink on it. This is covering the motor. This is one of those spring pullback toys. Sun visors or rests for the roof are painted pink. And then some seats, gray. Some casted in panel lines are nice. They're very thin. And then the back, yeah, we got some silver paint and red, looks good. A little silver here for that chrome trim. And then literally a chrome piece of plastic here for this spare tire. Again, Thunderbird is great. And then this tire cover, but you can still put a coin back here if you want the thing to do wheelies. Obviously this is used. I guess someone had it taped to a display cabinet or something. It's from 2003. This is an old casting. So actually, that box might not be right because the GT40 I pulled out of that box I think is newer. Yeah, That's interesting. So this is from a different collection. Let me just show you, actually. I have that GT40. This GT40 came out of that box I showed you, but it says Targa on the bottom. It says 2007. I just assumed, because this looks like what was on the photo box, this was it. But no, apparently this casting came out before that Route 66 collection. So I apologize for that. Alright, and then it's got two screws holding it together. That's pretty uncommon. Most of the time there's like a plastic tab in the back and just one screw in the front. Alright, I'll take that tape off later. Minus the cracking paint though, it's still a really nice cartoon car. I mean, I like it. In particular it's the wheels, I guess. They're unique. I've never seen these wheels before. Alright, let's pull up some other models and compare to. I guess I'll start with the 164s. I don't have a Thunderbird in 164. I have this Beyonce from, it's a Ford Falcon XW from 1969. And then this next one is a green light model. It's a Chevy Nomad wagon from 1955. So these are probably the same era. They actually look very similar, even though one's a Chevy. And I would have to assume the Thunderbird might have been as long as the Nomad in real life, so maybe the foreshortening is 2-to-1 with this Choro-Q. Alright. So, let's see. I'll put that GT40 from that box that I had. And now this other Choro-Q is a, let's see, it's a Toyota Crown. I don't know when though, but it's got similar old styling to it. We're going to lose the GT40 and put a Chevy stepside truck here. It's by a brand called Kinsfun, and you can buy these still today on like AliExpress, but you'll see it's a huge, well, you know, it's a truck. It actually, width-wise, is similar, but it has very large wheels. So these two actually look okay next to each other, but I feel like this looks really weird next to that Toyota Crown. Yeah, what do you guys think? The last one I'm going to put up here is one of these free coffee promos. It's a Cadillac from 1967. I don't know who made it because it doesn't say anything on the bottom. So I guess that's why the guy taped it down, because these things roll really easily. So it's a different type of deformation. It's very, very shortened. And it's got tiny wheels on it. Yeah. Boy, what character am I going to pull out today? I guess we'll have Edna here. Or maybe it's a car Edna would drive. Alright, well, so I guess learning lesson today is a Choro-Q, even though the body is plastic, it can have cracked paint. You know, from afar, from an arm's length away, or even from half an arm's length away, I can't see it. But if you're going to pull out a magnifying glass at 4 times, then you're going to start seeing cracking in the paint. So, in the end, I'm still happy I have this because I'm not going to magnify this ever again. It's just going to go into my little drawer of Choro-Qs. Alright, well thanks again. I'll see you in the next one.